For the people trying to switch their career and are afraid of that, I would say make an informed decision and nothing will go wrong. Just that you have to work hard on it. You have to work smart on it. Why I am saying this? Because I have done it. My name is Mohammed Sawood. I come from a very remote village from North Bihar, a district called Darbhanga. I am now working with HiveMinds as a Senior Marketing Analyst. Prior to that, I was working with Yahoo software for 4 years, but at some point I had a realization to change my field to something else and I chose marketing. And now I am working for 3 months, quite happy with the space which I have chosen for myself. Yeah, this is about me. My brother was already working in videography industry field, so he asked me to come and explore. And so I came and joined very same company where he was working, and I made him prove right. Like I have excelled myself in 3 months or quickly become a photographer. Did really well, but at some point of time I realized that photography is an art which you should enjoy and not to be done on the basis of task. Hence I chose to give up on that career and move to a complete different career altogether, and it triggered me to continue my education. I started my self-study on economics and did a Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Political Science on a distance mode from Karnataka, one of the government universities. The biggest hurdle in my graduation was I was coming from a Hindi medium and switching to a complete English medium was a big task for me. So that was quite a big achievement for me. And I applied a few places in which I've got a call from Yahoo and I appeared for interview and I was selected for it. And when I went into it, it has taught me so many things, and I've done my Kraftshala whole journey with working with Yahoo. They were so kind, supportive, and that's what I could have pulled out. Yeah, it was a little tough journey, but yeah, it has happened. So quitting Yahoo was a very big decision for me, and I have not taken on my own. I have had a discussion with my manager who was there, my peers who were like guiding me from where I was. I had two options. Either I could go to physical security completely and grab a next position which is available, for which physical appearance is very much important. That's a requirement of the industry. And the other piece was to go into cybersecurity completely, for which I had to learn codings, and at which I have no inclinations, to be very honest. Hence, I've chosen to move out during the time of COVID, where I was working for the company, but at the same time had a lot of time to spend on personal development. Hence, I was exploring internet a lot. If you explore, there is so much content to consume and understand the different aspect of careers to go ahead with. Marketing was something which was triggering me. It was all over. I was getting interested into it, and algorithm was throwing more and more content towards me and made me feel like this is the thing to go about. And hence I chose this. This is a very planned and thought-given decision which I have made for the first time. So at the end in 2022, when I was looking for a course or any other education to pursue in marketing and switch my career, I got to know about Kraftshala, and I found that this is something which can help me to switch my career easily. So if you are switching a job, the minimum thing which you look for, if you jumping your career, you should have another job to jump off. And that was something Kraftshala was giving me. I went on their website, I explored everything what they have mentioned about the course. Then I started finding people on LinkedIn and started reaching out to them. I have almost reached out to 22 people on LinkedIn and asking set of 15-16 questions I have prepared, and almost 17 people have responded back to me, and they were very kind enough to support and give their opinion. The main piece I was asking, how is the education system there? How is the ecosystem, how it is? Because I don't have an inclination towards the formal education which is there, right? So when they told me that this is the structure where they give you certain videos to understand the basic concept, then they give you the assignment, then they give you the industry expert to get the real-time feedback on your work, what you have done. That has made me 100% go about it. And later I have decided this is the place where people are secured. Like if I'm going to Kraftshala, I'm going in to learn and to grow. And I took that decision to go ahead with. Expectations from course was just to have a complete basic knowledge of marketing and understand the industry at first, overall glance what is happening currently at the industry level, because there was experts coming in. Also, we were promised to give the assignments in the course. So these was my expectations. But later on when I get into the course, there was many things which was beyond expectations, such as the everyday projects which we do. On the each and every topic which we learn, we do one project and we understand in the real world how it works. Not only you just listen or read it, you actually listen to it, then talk to the experts, getting a feedback, and you go implement those feedbacks which you got from expert into it and see how the result looks like, right? So that was one which was beyond expectations. Overall experience at Kraftshala was very much overwhelming. At a same time, very exciting journey. And when the course ended, I was actually missing those days where we used to sit with the other students, chat, do assignments and all. But yeah, to come back to the journey, it was amazing. It was getting harder and harder every day, but at the same time, it was getting fantastic for me. Every day I felt as much more and more pressures are coming on, my capability is increasing. And that's the feeling I had. And my entire journey is a special moment for me. It's a special bound which I have created. So for me, one was the project. What you learn, you have to implement. Implement as in you are working in the marketing field itself, right? And because you'll not even try to copy paste from someone, because you have to answer what you have done in the evening to an expert, right? And if you won't do that, you will feel embarrassed yourself. So there, what we understand is like when you work in the group, you try to understand 2 or 3 others people who are in the same group. You get a different perspective, different view altogether, different mindset, different strategy making. So that is something which has enhanced my overview about life. Also, apart from your groups, you have the complete chain of people there with whom you collaborate. You talk to them, you sit with them to study certain topics, and that's amazing. And human skill classes, I would mention. My mentor was Darshan in human skills, and to be very honest, Darshan is a guy to be with. We had hell lot of fun for 1.5 hours at the class, but at the same time, we didn't even realize when we learned things while doing fun. He was so good at it. I don't know how he transformed those knowledge while doing a chit chat. He is just amazing. So that was 3 pieces which I liked the most. Yeah. To be honest, what I was before Kraftshala, I'm completely different person when it comes to work, maintaining the deadlines or being specific to the numbers. So that is something I was not at all a person who go deep into anything and research about it, find out the things and all. But now I am a person who can go very deep into any problems, find out the root cause of it and get the solution also done. So that is only because of the method or the structure which Kraftshala have to teach students. That's mesmerizing. Because I'm not a studious person, I learn from life. But I was myself surprised because the guy who comes from government school board studying their schooling not in a proper way and coming to a certain courses and doing really well, scoring more than 90% with a tight schedule along with the job amongst the 120 people, that was amazing and unbelievable to me. All credit goes to the program designing, simply. So many companies came in, which we applied for, and my CV was not getting shortlisted at the early stage. But I was very much sure that if I get into one interview and that will be my job. And that's what happened when I got in first interview call from HiveMinds. I attempted an interview from my office itself. And later, next day, I got a call from a company that you are placed here and we are sending you the offer letter. That was so something which was amazing. Yeah. I switched my career and I have excelled it later on. And not long it had took me to do so because I have taken that decision with my own interest and willingness and have put down the effort which requires. If you do that, you will be able to get through easily. This is amazing journey to go ahead and go about.